what is important to understand is exactly what does slow down your page load speed. Well, the answer is everything. Okay, you didn't want to hear that, I know. It's everything, because you've already heard that a web page is made up of many resources, requests from the server. The more requests, which is the more parts that the page is built from, then the slower the actual download of the actual speed is going to be for the site. So what affects page speed? Exactly everything, including your server, including your location in the world, including the location of your server. All these details go into actual your page speed. That's why it keeps me very busy with clients, because there's not just one or two little things to tweak and sort out. There's hundreds of different things, and you'll learn about a large number of those in this training course. Let me show you now on the New York Times sample site that we've done some scans for earlier, to actually show you some of the things that are slowing that site down, and that will give you a good indication of some of the things that are slowing your site down as well. Let's have a look. Okay, let's go and have a pick up that New York Times site. Here it is in my list, and we know it's an E, not good. So you can see that even some of the most professional companies, they really don't get page speed correct. I'm going to take you into an area of this report now, which will actually start showing you some of the building blocks, these resources, these requests that are actually bringing up the site. I'm going to click into Waterfall. And it's a little bit technical when you first come into here, but it's important that you get used to this particular view because it's one of the most powerful views on the actual system here. Close that down. Now, let me just scroll down and you'll see so many different things. Straight at the top, you'll see 345 kilobytes is being loaded right at the very beginning for some reason. And we'll scroll down further and you can start to see all the different things in here that are actually going into creating the speed of this site. Now just go back up a little and you'll notice something here, NY Times, and it's gone to statico1.nyt.com. So it's a different domain. That's a completely different site. And basically will also slow the things down as well. So you can see it's bringing its resources from different servers or different areas. Even more, and it's going on and 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 on. I'm just going to click into this button here, the images. It's going to filter. And we can see now the images. And you can see, look at all the different domains where the images are being brought in from. Amazon, Yahoo, Static in Citro. There's so many different areas. This website is certainly not been optimized at all. It is a very poor quality optimized site. So scroll down, and you can see the size of these images. And if you click on the little plus, it will give you a lot more information, including a little preview if you want to be able to find the image. In this case, it's a little hidden image, so it's not showing anything. Let's see if I can find one that will display. I'm going to sort on here now, sort again, and this one should display, 'cause it's a nice big one. Image from URL, and there it is. So, as you can see here, close that down, you can find a lot of information here. So all this stuff is slowing things down. You'll notice the sizes of some of these specific images. 309 kilobytes, that's huge. Let's have a look at fonts. So you can have a look at things, and I'll take off images because it's actually adds them in. So you can see you've got so many different fonts loaded on this site. The more fonts you have, the slower the website. Let's have a look at the CSS. And if we scroll down here, it'll tell me how many resources. 21 out of 281 resources. So you're sort of getting the idea of what is slowing this website down. 279 kilobytes of download is allocated just to the CSS. Now that's not massive, but you can see that it has to download. The actual total is 500 kilobytes, and the browser has to unpack that. Let's have a look at JavaScript. Now, if you're not aware of what CSS and JavaScript is, we'll be talking about that in an upcoming module. So you can see down here, let's click on the size, and that might be shocking to you. This is all the code that is used to actually create the functionality on the site. Look at all this code. There's 85 requests. That's huge. If you have like 6 or 7 requests, that's quite a lot for a site. But we've got 85. So that gives you a very good indication of a lot of the things that are slowing your website down. And like I said, it's not one or two things, it's everything. It's the unity of everything put together that will make your site fast or slow. And if you're going to resolve these issues, you've got to resolve them one by one. And you have to do it in layers. And we'll talk about more about that in the upcoming module.